Hello, this is Spyderrock, and today I have some coming clean to do. I have to be a little honest, you probably saw the title, which is either like coming clean or, goodbye or something like that, and it's a little misleading. I just wanted clicks. No, but in all seriousness, I have some kind of big stuff to talk about. And maybe just so you don't get bored too easily, I'll throw some like Hive gameplay up. Anyway, the whole thing I wanted to talk about today is the fact that I am kind of done with making add-on content for Minecraft Bedrock, which sounds bad, and I want to be completely like honest with you all. I have been completely burnt out on add-on showcases for a long time, and when I say a long time, I don't mean a month, 2 months, I mean years. Like kind of since the whole add-on Minecraft hype started to die down after the pandemic started to let up. I just kind of was tired of them, but they got views. They weren't like unfun to make. I have bigger ideas with my channel, and I really want to start working on those bigger ideas. So I'm going to be changing up my content. I'm not leaving YouTube. I am not leaving YouTube. Hear me out here. I'm staying here. But I am ready to move on and branch out and do some stuff that's way higher quality, that I have a lot more passion for, which, don't get me wrong, I love making add-ons, I love making add-on content. I just have bigger ideas that I'm much more excited to make. The main thing that has kept me around is you all, which sounds bad. I'm not trying to blame you all for making me do stuff I don't want to do. No, you all have been such a nice, like, great community. Everybody watching this video, everybody on my channel, the add-on community has been very friendly and very nice, and has really, like, I don't know, I make the content not just to like please you all, but just because you are, I don't know, I feel like all of you deserve it. You deserve content, but I also feel like you deserve better content, because the stuff that I make, I'm not going to say it's a low effort, but it did not take as much time and dedication as something that I would want to make. And when I finish my videos, I'd say only 1 in 5 videos I'm actually like genuinely proud of. Majority of videos, I am just like, yep, I did a video. It's just a video. So that kind of is what it is. Also, I'm not going off a script right now, so I'm going to be a little rambly. So sorry about that. So you're probably going to be like, oh no, no more Minecraft content, I'm gonna unsubscribe. No, that's not completely true. I'm still going to make some stuff on Minecraft. I'll still make some stuff on add-ons. But I want to make stuff on other games too. And I'm not just going to do like general gaming or whatever. I want to give you some like general ideas of the kind of stuff I'm going to make. So think Strixo, Scott DeWaz, Funky. If you don't know who any of those people are, go check them out. I'll probably leave links in the description. Game Maker's Toolkit, another great example. There are a ton of channels that I really have been enjoying watching that talk about video games, the game industry, what makes a game fun, and throw in humor and sarcasm and all kinds of stuff. Make things fun and funny, but also not informative entirely, but informative enough that it's interesting. That's the kind of content that I really want to make, that I think I'll be proud for making, and it's going to take more time and more dedication, and so videos aren't going to come out nearly as often. It's going to be probably 1 video every week or 2, as opposed to 2 to 4 videos a week, like I used to do for a while. I started at, daily videos for a little bit, gave up on that because it was too much. The higher quality of the video, the more effort I put into the video and setting up the video, the more time it takes. And of course, while I'd love to be a full-time YouTuber, I've got school. And, at the time I had high school, and it was what it was. That was, 8 hours out of my day, 5 days a week right there. Plus homework and all that, basic struggles. It's not a big deal. But now I'm in college, and in some ways I have more time, in some ways I have less. I'm going to college for game design. Funny enough. But I really would hope to take some of the things I'm learning from college and implement them into some of my new content. Also, I'm sorry if the mic sounds weird. I'm in a dorm. I tried my best to get my setup as close to as it was, and I'll throw a picture up on screen right now. It's not amazing, but it gets the job done. But I have some stuff I'm really, really excited to make. I've already got some scripts written. I've got some B-roll footage set up. I just have to do a little bit more work on that. It's going to take me a little bit, but I will release kind of like a trailer of a Spyderrock rebrand. I'm still going to be Spyderrock. I'm still going to be me. I'll still stream from time to time. I'm not changing. Like myself isn't, I'm still going to be me. So if you're here because, I don't know, you like my vibe, which I would hope at least maybe 1 or 2 people are here because they like my vibe, then I'd hope you stick around. And I hope most of you stick around because I have a feeling that the content will be of interest. If you play a lot of Minecraft, you probably like gaming. And if you like gaming, then hopefully you will like my new content because it's essentially talking about gaming, doing funny, dumb stuff in games, just having a lot of fun, you know, trying things out. Some commentary, things like that. I'll throw out a couple of video ideas I had. These aren't all ones that I've already finished or scripted or anything. They're just some ideas that I had, and maybe you'll get an idea. Minecraft Bedrock versus Java, doing like a complete breakdown, getting the community involved, seeing what people think about the differences between the 2 versions, what's actually better, technically speaking, if you take nostalgia out of it, where do I stand, things like that. Minecraft versus Terraria, another thing in a little series I wanted to make, like an ultimate comparison kind of series where I compare 2 similar games or the same game, 2 variants of the same game, and compare them, not just to say like, oh, this is better than the other, but just see which one is good for what, essentially. So like a little boxing match between the 2 games, but they hug it out in the end, you know? And I have a lot of ideas for that, so you'll see more about that in the future. One fun one that I'm really actually looking forward to doing is playing every single Hot Wheels video game, which sounds kind of dumb, but I think it would be really fun because there are so many dating back to like the 80s, and then most recently Hot Wheels Unleashed, and I think they're making a sequel, which is a game I actually really like, but I grew up on Hot Wheels Track Attack for the DS and the Wii, as well as a couple like Hot Wheels mobile games. And so I'm going to try to go on the Wikipedia page, go through the list and play, not necessarily to completion, but just play and try out every single Hot Wheels video game and rate them on a scale of how many Hot Wheels. And I think I got the inspiration from someone's video a while ago, and I will credit them. I can't remember exactly who now. I've written the script partially and I forgot to put that in, but I will be able to find it. I have it saved somewhere on YouTube, so of course I will provide credit when that comes out. And I will still make the occasional video about add-ons, you know, talking about their importance, talking about, you know, highlighting the community. I do plan to do a video that's like a deep dive into the add-on community and how it's fostering a better space of young game developers than something like Roblox, because Roblox, you know, they take advantage of the developers who are all pretty young. I'd say on the younger side, probably like teenagers making Roblox games. They aren't really getting much for it, except for like the small handful of people who are getting way too much for it because they're throwing in pay-to-win stuff in their games. But I feel like the Minecraft add-on community is a much better space. You don't get as much for it, but nobody's really getting anything for it. You're doing it for the community. And a lot of the stuff that people are doing with add-ons is like the kind of stuff that you could easily use to get a job. And I'd like to, you know, highlight people in that video that I think are doing amazing things. Julius Scissor, Mr. Dingleton, formerly Mr. Dinger, phenomenal add-on creators, Bendy the Demon, people that just put like so much effort into their stuff that they could basically like work at a AAA studio, or at least get hired at a AAA studio. I don't know about their expertise with other things, but just all kinds of stuff like that. Just trying to have positive, funny, entertaining, but informational content. That's kind of where I want this channel to head. I'm definitely going to have a lot more passion for that work, and I think it will reflect in the quality of those videos. I think they will hopefully be much better. My add-on showcases, I felt like they were getting stale. I really don't know what to do with them more. I feel like the whole concept of a mod showcase has been done to death, and while I think it's great and I had my fun pretending to be Dan TDM, there are always going to be bigger YouTubers out there doing add-on showcases and stuff, and I feel like in my head I'm the biggest one that does like genuine, like just heart-to-heart add-on showcases, which sounds dumb, but like that's what I like to watch, and what I like to watch as a kid was like people that aren't trying to play themselves up for YouTubiness, that are just literally being themselves and just recording their actual reactions and thoughts to things, and not, you know, being extreme. And there are people that do that on occasion with add-on stuff. Echo Soldier is a really good example. That's someone that I think actually does a really good job with add-on stuff. They just don't do it as often. They do other things too. But there are plenty of other YouTubers that definitely like pander towards like children, and I'm not saying I don't entirely, you know, that's how you get views, but like I don't want to completely sell out, throw in the random loud sound effects everywhere unironically, and have the like even more clickbaity thumbnails and titles and all that kind of stuff. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Nothing against them, not trying to send any hate towards any creator. You do what you got to do. If there's an audience for it, go ahead, whatever. That's just not the kind of content that I personally want to make, and that's kind of the only way to get good views. And I'm not doing this just for the views, but it is nice to put in more effort to a thing and get more views. Anyway, that's where this is all headed for the most part, so stay tuned. I'm not going away forever. I'm taking a little break just to like work on some of that content, and then I will be back with the much higher quality stuff. So I guess stick around if you'd like. If you don't want to, that's okay, but I would hope you would. I'll still be here. Most of the community will still be here, and yeah, thanks for watching if you made it here. See you later, and goodbye.